Hi everyone, I thought I'd share with you my new addition to my outdoor cooking equipment. This I've designed and had made for the specific purpose of making smash burgers. This is actually a griddle from my first gas barbecue, which I no longer use. Hence it's in fairly good condition. What I've done is taken one of the 3 griddles that were in the barbecue, one of which is this one. There's 2 others, but they're the ones with the openings in between for grilling. This is actually the griddle part, and what I've done is I'm going to turn this upside down so that I've got a nice smooth flat surface. I've refurbished this. It was a little bit rusty, as it's not been used for nearly over 10-12 years now. So I've cleaned it all up, seasoned it again, so it's in perfect condition now, and it's ready to cook on. Now, in order to use this, I decided that I needed to make some sort of frame. So what I've got here is a simple 1-inch angle iron, welded together with legs on, and that's where the griddle sits. Now, in order to concentrate the heat, sometimes what happens is, obviously, if the sides are open, the coal tends to fall out and spread out. Just to keep the heat concentrated in one space, I decided to put a mesh, or have mesh put all the way around it. It's actually welded into the legs itself, so when placed, the charcoal, when it's lit, is poured inside the compartment, and then the griddle plate will be placed on top, like so, and the coal underneath would heat up the griddle to a reasonably high temperature for us to be able to make the smash burgers in the way I'm sure there's plenty of recipes and how-tos on how to make smash burgers, but this is my setup. So previously we used to make them in the kitchen, in a normal cast iron skillet. I thought it tends to get messy and smoky inside the home, so I thought I'd take the whole thing outside onto my barbecue. So this would be ideal, hopefully, and that's how it will work. The accessories I've got with my griddle plate is, obviously, you need the appropriate spatula. This one's a really good one, Hell's handle. It's got sharp edges all the way on 3 sides, so it helps scrape off the burger from the griddle. We've got a cheese melt cup, and this here is a heavy burger press, or a smash burger press. It actually, when you put the meat onto the plate, it's in a ball form. You would use this to press down onto the burger mince and flatten it out onto the griddle plate, so you can cook. This handle here is actually from my Dutch oven. Came with my Dutch oven, but it's ideal because I can use it to lift off the hot griddle plate if I need to add more coal and replace it, so that we can continue. So hopefully I'm going to fire up my barbecue and give it a test run, and once I've got that set up, we'll come back and take it from there. See you in a bit. So we've got our chimney going. I've also added a second griddle frame. This one I'm going to use to warm up my buns. Hopefully it'll feed off the heat that comes off this one, so I'm not really going to place a lot of coals into there, probably just a handful, but the majority of the coals will go in here to heat up the griddle. The few coals that are in there and the heat coming off this one should be enough to actually toast the buns or to keep things warm. So hopefully we'll be doing that. We'll give this a few more minutes. I think there's about 10-15 minutes left before the coals are ready. Once they're ready to go in, we'll come back and pick up then. So we're ready to pour the coals in. Nice and easy. There we go. Just add a few more in there. And we'll put the griddle back and let it warm up. There we go. Okay, so we're ready to do our smash burgers. We're going to do one with butter and one without, because we're experimenting. A piece of paper. Press it down. Apply our seasoning, bit of garlic powder, bit of pepper, and a little bit of salt. Get our rolls onto our grill warmer. I think we're ready to turn. This one's still got a few seconds to go. Cheese onto this one. Second one, and then let's just get our buns ready. Bit of our sauce. Let's maybe come off. There's on the first one. That's the second one. Voila.